Hello. The topic today is the consequence of sin. The first consequence of sin is spiritual death. And if you can remember, in the Garden of Eden, God told Adam, you should not eat from this fruit, because the very day you eat from it, you shall surely die. But when they ate that fruit, they didn't actually die as in the die we are thinking, but their spirit was separated from the Spirit of God. This separation results in spiritual death, and this separation actually make it impossible for God to fellowship with humanity, and that's why man continue to do their own will. Physical death is the consequence of sin. You see, the Bible makes us understand that the wages of sin is death. You see, sin introduces mortality and decay in the world, making death a reality to human being. You see, when you see a glass with water, you can either see it as half filled or half empty. So when you are celebrating your birthday yearly, you can see it as, oh, I'm growing a year older, and see the positive side of what you have achieved. But the consequence is you're gradually growing and you are getting closer to the day of your death. Sin does not only affect the relationship between humanity and God, but it also disrupts relationship between we people, between ourselves. Yeah? You see, everybody is just out for his personal gain. Everybody out for himself. We just follow our will. This introduces conflict, strife, and brokenness in human interaction. There's actually no force aligning us together. We are just doing our own personal thing by our own. You see, sin brings about condemnation and judgment. You see, by the righteous character of God, He commands justice for sin, and as a result, individuals are accountable for their actions. See, the Bible says the wages of sin is death. Just as the trespass of one man bring condemnation to all people, so also one righteous act by one man will bring life to all people. Sin brings about the sense of guilt and shame. So remember Adam and Eve, when they sin, they suddenly realize that they are naked. You see, and this is how we feel once we sin. We feel shame and guilt. You see, they were afraid because they were naked.